when you are coding, there is a buddy assigned especially for you to help with your coding, code cleaning, and also adding comments and suggesting you new, you know, functions. How would that be?
So basically, what you are trying to say is someone, if you can have a intern for you, right, who can do all this stuff, right? So just kidding, all the interns, don't take it personally. So someone who can write the doc strings for your function, or someone who comment, add some valuable comments to the functions, someone who enhances your code, right? So that's what exactly what you can use. You can use pair programmer for that. So basically, it is powered by LLM. Okay.
Right. Not just an enthusiastic intern, but a very expert who has analyzed a lot of code repositories. That's really amazing, right? And if we are going to employ a person for that, it would be too much resource intensive.
Yeah, just think about not only that aspect, right? So what if this programmer figures out a bug in your code which can lead to serious issues in production, right? So this programmer can also create test cases for you on that aspect. And something, I would say, it gives you an extra hand to your programming skills, right? So on the one hand, you can just focus on the core logic of your program. On the other hand, you can focus more on quality based testings using this pair programmer, and that enhances or improves the robustness of your solution in production.
Wow, that seems so interesting. And with your experience using these tools, or even I heard you have been using these tools in developing edtech relevant apps, right? So, how much productivity could be improved with these tools?
Okay, so there are some specific tools. For example, you can leverage Copilot to do all this task, right? Adding comments, creating test cases. I don't have access to Copilot as of now, but I do use Gemini Pro to just to enhance my code. But I said two things to it, right? One, just I'll be passing a Python script to you, and you just need to add doc strings to the functions based on the logic you understand from the function. This is one task. And the other one was, I know like my code was not pilinted, right? So if you don't know what pylint is, just check Google Pylint or check web page standards, right? So there are some few nuances you need to follow in order to make your code cleaner, right? So Pylint gives you a score out of 10, and if it's greater than 8, it means your code is somewhat better readable. And this Gemini Pro is able to do it. So if I just pass a Python script to it, and based on my prompt, it just follows whatever it knows about the pet standards, and it updates my code accordingly. And on the safer side, I should also do a diff check, right? A difference check between the actual code which I sent and the updated code which I got from Gemini Pro.
So, this really sounds like a superpower to me.
Of course it is, right? So it reduces a lot of your manual stuff, and your time, effort, what else? Even money, I would say.
Yeah, and also was thinking like how trustable are these systems, right? Because I understand these are capable of improving our productivity, reducing the time and cost. But with the current state, how is the trust factor with those?
You can always relate this to a fresher or someone who's going to do it manually, right? So if someone updates your code, are you going to trust the changes they made?
Maybe a little.
So anyhow, there will be one validation you'll be doing, right? Of course, on top of it. So I would recommend the same for the changes what the LLM makes, right? So better we should always have some tools. So in my case, I would use a diff check basically just to focus on the changes which the LLM made, and I'll try to reason like what is this changes. That is always better, right? So now you know what changes GPT has made, and you should know what it has made, and you should have a valid reason, right? You can't say like if the code created any issues on prod, you can't go on saying that it was created by LLM, right? People will blast you.
Exactly. But if we think this way, right, instead of us thinking about each and every doc strings or spending hours to fix a bug, our thinking, that level of energy is saved, and we could do much better things with these.
Correct, correct,
So
correct. Yeah.
that's where we have to apply our expertise, right? We need to know what is happening from the base. So if it is making any tiny issues, we should be able to spot it and correct it. But the mental energy it is going to save is like really massive.
Yes, I agree. Yeah.
So yeah, we are so excited to use this pair programming and very much excited about the future technologies. Stay tuned for more such AI podcast. Thank you.
Thank you.